getting involved in crypto, there's a few things you need to know. Most people come into this space and they say it's a gamble, it's a punt, it's some fun, it's a game. And when you do that, you've dedicated yourself not to understand what's going on. You've dedicated it to be a gamble, and you're happy with a random outcome. Guys, I'm not a gambler. I hate gambling. It gives me anxiety. I won't go to Vegas in a million years. Vegas sounds shit. I'd rather take the money and flush it down the fucking toilet. I hate going to the races. I sound boring as fuck, don't I? There's a lot of people coming into the market saying it's a punt, it's a gamble. You crack on, I'll keep making my money from people like you. What you can understand with the markets is they cycle. Every single year they do a similar thing. There's patterns, there's trends. And by understanding this on a basic fundamental level, you can make money easily. But if you say it's a gamble, it's a game, it's a punt, oh, it's just some fun. You are dedicating yourself not to understand. Let me run through this really quick. So the first thing is, do the opposite of the majority. They're all coming in saying it's a gamble. You understand the space. You do a bit of research, son. You understand what's going on for yourself. When they're coming in saying it's a gamble, you understand. And there's a few pointers for you to understand. Every single year, the markets perform really well in Q1. January, February, March, the markets generally rally. They do quite well. Then in Q2, mid-April, end of April, there's always a sell-off. This is sell in May and go away. And it's a philosophy that's been standing in the financial markets for many years. And if you open a chart on the stock market, the S&P, Bitcoin, mid-April, end of April, there's always a sell-off. You'll see that the markets underperform. There's always a sell-off mid to end of April, continues into May, and by June we stabilise. By the end of June, July, we start to recover, and then September, October, the markets start to rally again, and then Q4, the markets perform really well. So October, November, they generally perform well, but by the end of November, beginning of December, every single year, there's a sell-off again. Everybody sells to write their tax off before the end of the year. Then in Q1, the cycle starts all over again, triggered by all the big players that sold at a loss to reduce their tax bill in November, December. They buy back in January, and then the normie pleb investor thinks a bull run is starting, but really, in reality, it's just all the big institutional corporations buying back in after selling at a loss. And it's fucking hilarious when you actually understand what is going on, and then you're watching everybody else going from one extreme to another, from bearish to bullish, getting FOMO, fear, all the FUD. On top of that, you've got all the influencers and gurus hyping the narrative and glorifying the trend, so then it pushes the market even further, and the whales, institutional players and massive corporations are laughing because they don't have to do anything. They just carry on doing what they're doing, making money, and the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. And you can see it every single cycle. New investors come in, they think they know what they're doing, they think they're pro traders because they can buy Bitcoin, they think they understand the game, and they just get chopped up to fuck. And people like me who've done their research and studied are laughing at all the people coming in saying, it's just a gamble, isn't it? It happens every single fucking year, and then people are coming in saying it's just a gamble. You are fucking clueless. Obviously, it's not happening at the same time, the same date. It does switch around a little bit, but the general principle is there. So what you need to do is manage your positions according to what time of year it is, to how the economy is performing, the macro elements, what the Fed is doing. Like, we've got a recession on the horizon. I've spoke about this already. Another bank went bust a couple of days ago. Silicon Valley Bank went bust. Now we've just had the First Republic Bank go bust. Shit is breaking because the Fed has increased the interest rates so aggressively, the economy has took a massive hit. So recession is on the horizon. We've got sell in May, go away. You know, I'm expecting a sell-off to continue into May. And as I said, By June, markets should stabilise. By the end of June, July, probably going to recover again. And then by August, September, the markets will start to rally again. So this is your opportunity now to start loading up. And if, guys, I won't lie to you, trading is a full-time gig. If you're working full-time, you've got loads of responsibilities, kids running around, and most people are just Netflix and chilling through life. They aren't dedicated to anything other than stuffing their fucking face and sitting on the fucking sofa. You aren't dedicated to shit. So you get involved in the markets. It's player versus player, and you're up against people like me. You're gonna get fucking steamrolled, mate. So the best thing you can do is stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum, average in slowly. As the prices come down, you buy more. Put it in a fucking cold wallet, put it in a trust wallet, walk away, come back in a couple of years. If you put 10 grand in, you probably make 50 grand in the next couple of years. And that is the best thing you can do. Otherwise, you're looking at putting insane amounts of time, insane amounts of effort. And quite frankly, the average Joe is too distracted and they haven't got the focus and attention to do that. And it's going to be, you're up against some really smart people, guys. And I'm not saying for 1 minute I'm the fucking smartest guy out there, but what I am is the hardest working guy out there, and I will fucking outwork all the smart people under the fucking table. And that's how you're going to do it. If you want to get involved in the trading game, you're going to have to put the time in, you're going to have to put the work, you have to really harness your resources and focus them at the markets into understanding the psychology, the basic fundamental principles, the macro elements, and the most important thing, building a mindset. And all of this, you know, staying fit, eating healthy, going to the gym, all of this corresponds to the mindset. And the physical realm crosses over into the mental realm. Guys, I can sit here all day talking about this shit. This is what I mean. I can sit here all day telling you about all this shit, and you're probably fucking already switching off. You probably already tuned out fucking 5 minutes ago. So most people haven't got the patience, they haven't got the focus, they haven't got the time, and they don't care. And then they say, oh, I wonder why I'm not making money. It's fucking funny as fuck. So, yeah, guys, honestly, by the way, I'm going to throw a video out of all my trades, how I'm making money in the markets. You won't see any gurus, any influencers doing that because they aren't trading. They're making their money from you paying your subscriptions, referral fees, sponsorships, YouTube videos, content. I'm making my money from trading, and I'm doing these videos completely free because I love the fucking game and I'm trying to help people. And that isn't what you'll get from these trading gurus and influencers. What you'll get is bullshit, trying to keep you on the merry-go-round, trying to keep you dumb. Because keeping you dumb keeps you subscribed, keeps you listening to what they're saying. Repetitive bullshit to keep you confused and paying those subscriptions. So guys, if you like the content, throw us a follow. If you don't, do one.